that I am going to cover in this video is a short explanation about the difference between a gyroplane and a helicopter, because some of you asked me to please explain the difference between the two. This is our way to the airfield. Going to the airfield now. Down there. Airfield now. This is the gyroplane that I've been flying the last few weeks. So the main difference between the helicopter and the gyrocopter are the blades. Here, as you can see, the blades are not attached to the engine, only with this one for pre-rotation of the blades. So in the gyroplane, the air is being pushed under the blades, spinning them like a windmill. And why? Because the propeller is pushing us through the air. In the helicopter, the blades are always connected to the engine. Actually, the engine is spinning the blades in the helicopter, and he's pushing the air down through the blades, which gives us the ability to hover. In the gyroplanes, the pedal are controlling the vertical rudder in a plane, which gives me the ability to move the nose from left to right. In the helicopter, I am controlling with my pedal the anti-torque, keeping the nose of the helicopter where I want it to be. So if I want to climb with a gyroplane, I'm giving more throttle, and at the best climb speeds I'm climbing with the gyro like in a plane. On a gyroplane, the angle of the blade is fixed, the pitch of the blade is fixed, I cannot change it. In contrary to the helicopter, where I can change the angle of the pitch of my blades with the collective, and therefore it gives me the ability to also climb vertically without any forward speed. Of course, I can also climb and go with forward speed, but I can also climb without forward speed in the helicopter. With the gyroplane, I cannot do that. And now we are flying to Tamarindo and have an ice cream with our friend. Let's go! Speaking, I would like to file a flight plan for 2 gyroplanes out of Mike Romeo 1660. Okay, I'll call you when we get there. Thank you, bye bye. Here you see me and Christoph lining up on runway 18 in Samara. We are doing a formation takeoff, and then we fly along the coastline up to Tamarindo, and our cruise speed is about 70 to 80 knots. Flying over one of my favorite fisherman harbor. It's a small local harbor, it's so pretty. In these flights up along the coastline, we are just playing around and having fun with the gyros. Christoph is lucky today. He for once got a faster gyro than I have. Usually he always has to speed up to try to keep up with me, Speedy Gonzalez. But today he definitely got the faster gyro than me. It is so much fun to fly under and over the other gyro and along the coastline with all those rock formations. Not so easy to fly and film at the same time, especially flying at such low altitudes as here. Christoph chasing me between those narrow passages between the cliffs and the rock islands. This is another fun passage that we like to fly through. You go along the shoreline over the beach with a very fast speed. Then you pull up your gyroplane to climb over the tree line and go in between the gap of this passage. It's so nice to do that. It almost feels like a little fighter pilot in paradise. Oh, I would love to stay in one of those houses for a vacation. They're in such an amazing spot. This is Tamarindo downtown, a small but quite busy village. Christoph is making a little detour to fly over our friend's Christian's house, and then he's also coming to our airfield flying Mapaches Tamarindo for landing. Most of the time we are landing on runway 09er at our airfield, but today we have a sea breeze and we are landing on the opposite runway 27, a long runway for a gyroplane, so we are making a long landing. We don't have to taxi too long on the bumpy grass airfield.
Cornelia vacated the runway, so now I'm starting my descent. As you can see, I have almost no indicated airspeed and I'm descending with 500 feet per minute. I'm going to take advantage of the whole runway and then make a long landing to avoid taxiing on the runway. We have some wind, so it's going to be an easy landing.
In Tamarindo, and now it's ice cream time. Here we are at my favorite ice cream place in Tamarindo. It's so good. If you ever come here, you have to go and get some ice cream there. You won't regret. These are our two airfield doggies. They are always on watch. And then we have the patrol chickens. They are so much fun. I've never seen chicken like that. So we are back from ice cream now and we are flying to Samara again. That's the way how you get fuel to a little airfield like ours. Chicken control, and we get clearance to take off. Flying back along the coastline again because it's so pretty. All the maneuvering in the gyroplane is really good practice and you get a real feel for the machine. Is changing, it's getting definitely darker and we have to hurry up to get back to Samara because night flying is not allowed in Costa Rica in a gyroplane. We are always scanning the water surface to see if we find some marine life. Christoph making a pass by a rock where people come to see the sunset, so he's flying by and saying hi to them. We are enjoying the beautiful sunset view from our gyroplane. Look at this. A little bit faster down on the ground, we are taking a shortcut inland to get to Samara area. Christoph is making an additional 360 to capture the sunset again. I have already landed and Christoph is waiting for me to clear the runway. He is staying high because there is electrical posts and cables just in front of the threshold of the runway, so he will dip right after the electric cables to go down and land.
In case of an engine failure, I would make it over those cables. You can't do that all the time, especially on busy airports. You have to keep up with the pace. But whenever I can do that, I'll do it.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, like, subscribe and comment below. As you can see in the background, I narrated this video back home in Switzerland. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and I wish you all the best for 2024. Lots of health, success on all levels of your being. Let's keep traveling together in 2024. Stay healthy and free. Bye guys, see you on the next one.